Well, here we go now in our merry-go-round of garden stuff throughout this weekend. Of course, yes, we've got all of the poppy seeds and the marigolds and stuff. But first off, unfortunately, this spider plant has lost its one other flower. I think it has lost a flower. I probably guess it might have been died off. Maybe because, the climate wasn't really suited. But the sunshine is here. What I will do is I might probably water them plants later because I think the soil looks a little bit dry. So it's probably best to do so. And that's probably basically what I'm going to be doing at the moment now in order to basically try and help all plants, let live, let grow. And oh my goodness me, but there's some good news here. This marigold flower bud has actually started to look like it's pretty much going to enlarge. That's really, really nice to know. Anyways, I'm going to take you downstairs. Overall, we've got some poppy seedlings, which are actually starting to go relatively nicely. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be heading downstairs, so I might show you what other plants I might be able to grow. And in no problemo, I'll be talking random stuff as the video churns out. So yes, we've got lots of geranium flowers. This one here is the only one that's pretty much, living because the other geraniums, they've sadly passed out. We've got a bit of decay going on here. Maybe it was munched up by some pesky caterpillars, I guess. And then we've got some osteopoems. It feels like I'm wearing the wrong outfit today, isn't it? Because it's morning, isn't it? And we've got some pansies. Beautiful wild pansies. I wonder how the heck did they just got grown in the first place. There's a weed here. I don't know what's going on, but there's some fuchsias right here. Some of them are doing well, others are not in terms of flowers. And I'm actually going to go up towards, well, let's just say this patch around the garden here. You can see how nicely rendered the plants here, the nasturtiums. There's no flowers here because, this is only just a demo of just me growing flowers. So sadly, I can't really show you that there's any flowers here because we're going up towards winter. But what's even more amazing is this plant here is, I actually nearly forgot its name. It's basically, I think it's called the Indian balsam. It's probably a relative of the Himalayan balsam, which is an invasive species of plant in the UK. But luckily enough, I've grown these plants here. And I don't know if these are seed heads and stuff. Or maybe they're flower heads. I can't quite recall or tell. But these are nice and excellent looking flowers. Maybe I can just find out what the seed head is in terms of like the balsams. They've got like lovely pink flowers emerging out. They look so beautiful. So much so then let's just say foxgloves. Speaking of foxgloves, yeah, those ones there are the foxglove seedlings. Yeah, I've actually failed transplanting them seedlings because I'm just bone lazy. Right, we've also got more of them weird weed flower type things. We've got nasturtiums. And then we've also got this beautiful sunflower, which I don't think is going to successfully flower. But I might be totally wrong here since we've got some yellowing showing up right here. But nevertheless, as I'm just filming around in this magnificent garden, we're seeing some amazing random flowers popping out of nowhere. We can see cornflowers, we can see calendulas. Oh my goodness me, I can talk everything about this meadow. It is a wonderment. And the time of making this video is around autumn time. The season, of course. Some people in America, they just call it fall. I don't know what to really say here. We've got a person who's actually walking. I'm actually very shy here. So we've got tomatoes. This one here is actually coming close to ripening. Can you believe it? That is almost like very nearly close to ripening. I'm going to have to wash that once I'm literally like, waiting for a couple of weeks' time to get it done. There's another one here. In fact, there's 3 more tomato fruits that have just started to come out. Maybe it's best I need to leave them alone because I need time for them to ripen. More of this balsam. I think that's balsam. I wonder how the heck did them flowers they just started to grow very much so naturally. I don't know how the heck did they actually grow. Oh my goodness me. Blimey, I nearly lost my voice because of the throat that I'm suffering from. There's calendula here. This one's like it's drooping. I don't know why. We've also got a small calendula flower. This is amazing. We've got lots and lots of small calendula flowers. That is just significantly amazing. And then we've also got marigolds, more marigolds right here, a dead fuchsia, and then we've also got some tomato plants, which I'd probably say they won't survive throughout the winter. And surprisingly, amongst the nettles right here, look at that. Just a wide range of tomato fruit have actually just started to emerge. That is just chronically amazing. I did not exactly realise that we've got tomatoes growing in our backyard garden. Even more so, that's amazing. Did not even notice that there's tomato vines that are just growing on the background here, taking over. I might as well just pull out this, because obviously, very nasty and gnarly. I might have to probably give these a good wash, because obviously I've been feeding the birds. Oops, sorry, that wasn't meant to happen like that. That was very rude of me. Right, put it back to where it was, and I'll give these nice plastic containers a good wash if I have some time, because I might be able to feed the birds, because we're nearly coming up towards the colder parts of the year, which I really hate. Man, I need to go back to Malaysia. Hopefully around mid-October. That's what I'm thinking of. Fly back to Malaysia and then your dreams come true. That's it for 4 weeks, man. I really need to spend 4 more weeks in a hot country rather than this stupid cold country. But despite that, look at the sunshine. I mean, it doesn't really technically feel like summer, but hey, that's straightforward, what autumn is like, the shortening of days. Really sad to hear, but that's very much, the way the season works. Seasons often change all the time, A lot of birds singing, but then hey, how could you never know? Calendula seedlings, they've actually started to germinate very nicely. I'm surprised that, maybe in another week's time, I might probably let these grow a little bit bigger, and I think from week's time they should straightforward grow relatively large, although I think they won't start getting any flowers until next year spring. That's all I can really say. Obviously it's more little. I might try and tackle this in another video, but hey, I need to sum up something before I should end the video here. Well, it is strange that not only have I actually got a sore throat, but I'm actually starting to come up nicely in a sense that I'm actually getting better, and I'm not sure how much I can really talk with the neighbours doing their hard work outside, but I'm straightforward, making videos on YouTube, and I'm sort of thinking, making videos on the Thursday, that's actually quite a good idea. But hey, I've actually done it for 2 days. I think next week I might not be able to make more, possibly, but it depends on the certain circumstances. Whether I should make videos on a Thursday or not is very debatable. But hey, people really love making these videos on YouTube. Another dilemma that I'm facing on is, at the time as I'm just sort of thinking about making toys and stuff, I nearly lost ideas. And I'm just sort of thinking, Halloween's around the corner, and I would probably make some Halloween-themed toys. That'd be really cool, as a bit of a spooktacular sort of video format. I'm just sort of thinking about making Halloween stuff for this year. Well, yes, I will be making Halloween stuff, so please don't get really offended if I didn't make any. I was just being very honest. I've got one in the works. In fact, I've got a couple more Halloween ideas, I think. Anyways, I think that's about it in this video. Throughout the rest of my gardening videos on YouTube, please give this video a like, subscribe more for that videos in the future, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.